can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, Annie up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre I've been. The man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer. Ayy, lot of heart, been smart, aura gotta glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine. Don't you get it confused? I'ma win again. Yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, Annie up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the walls, start up a war. They don't get it, it ain't clicking. I know you follow me, think that you might, but you never seen a bitch like me.
Yo!
Yes, sir.
Hey, my voice almost went out when I got yo.
It did what?
My voice almost went out.
Why I do that, man? Why I do that? That was me.
Oh, that was you?
That was me.
Oh, that was Quay, y'all. That wasn't me this time, man.
That was me.
What's up, everybody? You know,
man.
we got to come to this thing fresh. Come on in the room.
Yeah.
Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. He writes down all of my prescription, and he gives me all of my medicine.
Yes, sir.
In the room.
Yes, sir, Doc.
Hey.
Take up the offering right now, Rico.
Well, I heard somebody say I want to serve a God.
Yeah.
I can't feel sometimes.
Yeah, and we didn't try to do these green shirts today either, man.
We really did.
We ain't call each other nothing. Just showed up, looked at each other and like, yeah.
It's the fall colors, man.
That's what it is?
Yeah, it's the fall colors, man.
I thought we were finna go enlist in the army or something like that.
Yes, sir.
In the army. That was someone called.
Oh, my bad. Man, what's up, everybody? Look, man, it's good to be back, man.
Yeah.
It is good to be back, man. We took 2 weeks off. Just life, man. It takes a lot sometimes, man. Life, Quay been, more coughs up along here and there. Hey, man, life been life.
I was down bad, dog. Man, had a real bad sinus infection, man. Took my voice, but I couldn't talk. Man, let me tell you something, man. When your voice gone, that's when folk make you mad the most.
What they be doing, bro?
Man, that's stupid stuff, man.
So you get to yell, what you
Man, I couldn't yell. I couldn't cuss. I couldn't do nothing.
You had to text, man. Text cuss people out.
Man, I had a little flip pad, boy. Wrote some mean notes.
Oh, man. Hey. Man, what's up, man?
Yeah,
Shout out to
man.
everybody joining in, man. We see you. Come on. What's up, Mal? You got LaJoya. What's up, Ball? Westbrook in the building. Scratch and sniff.
Mal,
Kentrell.
Joy in the
I was
building,
just thinking
Westbrook.
about you, man. I was just thinking.
Who,
I said,
Kentrell?
Bruh, Kentrell. I forgot.
Kentrell Anders?
Bruh, Kentrell don't even. What's up, man? I ain't heard from you in years, and we don't know them in years. I ain't heard from you in years, brother. Years.
Man,
Anyway.
Kentrell on the real. What's that train cartoon?
Yeah, I think I can. That one. John Henry. Oh, he beat the train.
The train cartoon, man, with Chuggington and all them on there.
I don't know.
Hey, y'all. Hey, what was the one with the train?
What's
Somebody
up,
in the
Mom?
comments, man. Y'all
What's
know
up,
what I'm talking
Nelly?
about.
Yeah, man.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Somebody's put it in the comments real quick.
Yeah.
They know
Why
what I'm talking
they
about.
put it in the comments, man? let's go ahead and give a shout out, man. Major shout out to Isaac Smith, man. Man, Jonathan and Melissa, man. Look, while we on it, man, if y'all looking to host an event right here in Starkville, Mississippi, The Gathering right here in Starkville. This is also a place that houses our studio. It is a great, phenomenal place. Beautiful, elegant. Look up The Gathering in Starkville on Facebook. Check it out, man, and rent it out for your family and things of that nature, man.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Be Different at Top Podcast. All the other listener, viewers.
Yeah, what's up,
and
Nelly?
everybody that's gonna be tuning in later, man. And Quay, we switched gears this time.
Man, we did, man. But this is the Unbreakable Glass Podcast.
And shout out to Big Sandals. Shout out to God, man.
Big Sandals, man. What's up?
Shout out to God. None of this be possible without him, man.
For sure, man.
But without further ado, man.
Hold on. No. I talked about, I was gone for 2 weeks,
Well,
man.
we ain't got to talk about why I'm gone.
I was sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything. My voice still ain't 100%.
Man, hold up, bro. My classmate just. What's up, Brittany? That's my classmate.
What's up, Brittany?
Yeah, my classmate.
What's going on with you, Glad?
I mean, you know, I'm a new father, man. You know, the balance of life, the balance of being married, the balance of working a full-time job and, you know, having multiple businesses, things of that nature, it can be overwhelming. It can be overwhelming at times, man. So sometimes you just need to take a step back, take a deep breath, reevaluate what's important and go from there.
Has another kid hit your kid at daycare yet?
Boy, another kid bit my kid.
Oh, bit your baby?
Boy.
What you did? You went up there mad. I know Glad went up there
the first time
in a wife beater or something. You went up there in an Under Armour shirt, didn't you?
Hey, man, the first time it happened, like, you know, they kids. You know, it's bound to happen. I ain't tripping on that. You know what I mean? Now, the second time it happened too quick. It was like within a week. Now, before I said anything, because I know I am, I called my wife. I said, look, I'm going to let you say something before I do.
Kentrell, you ain't know?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, I just told her I'm going to let you say something before I do. And it kind of
man, what you gonna say to the little kid?
I'm gonna say nothing to the little kid. I mean, the kid.
Who you gonna say something to?
The watching them, the people that watch. What you mean?
Man, it happened so quick, man. Like
I got something to happen quick too.
Oh man, here you go.
I got something to happen real quick.
Here you go.
I got something to happen real quick.
That's what's up, man. Hey,
yeah. Real quick.
Here he go, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on, man. First off, man, I just want to let y'all know the phone line is open. If you know the number, you can call up here, you know what I'm saying, and be a part of this show. We always welcome any phone calls. I just kind of did that impromptu, Rico. I appreciate you. The number is right there, 662-242-4449. Once we get into this show, you want to call in, you got something to say, hey, hit us up. All right?
All right, man. Let's get into it, man.
We're gonna jump into it, man. We're talking about.
Does your vote
really count?
Does it really count?
You know what I'm saying? And this gonna be kind of a series we're gonna do right here, Glass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
About it a little bit.
So I don't know if we want to call this part one. You know, but we gonna kind of stay in this area.
Yeah.
Up until the election.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's important, you know, like I said, we base this podcast on three things, right? Community awareness, comedy, and life conversations, right? So one of the biggest things that's going on in the community is getting out and vote.
Get up, man.
Election, man.
Get up. Get out and vote.
And it's so many things to talk about into it. I'm not going to jump the gun, but it's extremely important that you exercise that right. You don't know how many people who want that privilege but no longer have it. You don't know how many people have died for that privilege for us to have that right to vote.
For sure.
So my encouragement is get out and vote. But even though we get out and vote, I just got a question. Does your vote really matter?
Yes, man. It matters, man. It counts. It
Why do you say
counts,
that,
man?
Why do you say that?
Because, man, for one, you know, we really want to get deep into it. We're going to say that for later show, Glass. You know what I'm saying? Because I was about to get all into the electoral college and all of that, man. We gonna
Let me do a little more research for
we gonna get into that on a later
let's
show.
Stick to the script then.
You know, no, it's all good, man. Yeah. It's all good. Let's flow with it. Let's flow with it, dog.
So how important is the election? How important election to you?
I think it is one of the most important elections in American history, man. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? You got. I'm just gonna call it what it is.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? You got a black woman and somebody that's been to jail, a felon.
Yeah.
When has that happened?
Uh-oh.
Huh? When has it happened? You got a felon and a black woman running for the highest office in our nation, man.
You right.
Come on now.
When
has that happened?
I think this definitely is the first time, man. It's the first time it
feel
has
me?
happened. Yeah.
So it's a very important election, but we're gonna get into that in some later shows, man. But what I want to talk about today is, kind of some.
Yeah. Walk us through the voting process.
Some history,
stuff,
man.
Yeah, what's a little history about voting?
History, man. So we vote on Tuesday. We vote on Tuesday. We vote on a Tuesday.
I never paid attention to that. So
Yeah.
we always vote on Tuesdays.
We vote on Tuesday.
Why? Is there
Anybody know why? It's a reason. It's a reason why we vote on Tuesday.
Why? Why do we vote on Tuesdays?
Well, back in the day, way back.
Yeah.
I'll take you back like Blackstreet, back in the day.
Yeah.
Way back, bro, when we didn't have vehicles. You either use Mike and Ike,
Or Tom and Jerry.
or you got in the wagon. You feel me?
Okay. All right.
So back in those times, man, Monday, most residents had to travel a long distance to get to their county seat to go and vote. All right. So Monday wasn't a good day to have the voting on because that meant some of the people that had to travel had to leave on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So if I left on Sunday, what does that disrupt?
Church.
It disrupts church.
Right.
It disrupts the religious aspect of it. So, we want to keep God in the center of everything. So we didn't want to disrupt church. So that meant I would have had to leave on a Sunday and either leave early from church or just not go to church, period, and leave. All right, so let's go to church. All right, and let's leave tomorrow. Let's leave Monday. That way we can make it to where we vote at on Tuesday. Now they may have made it there. They traveled Monday night, camped out, spent the night, whatever, made a fire.
Yeah.
All right, so they voted. That's why we vote on Tuesday. It's never been changed. You know what I'm saying? We don't like change now.
Yeah.
So that's why we vote on Tuesday, because it took folks forever to get there. We didn't want to disrupt church, so we didn't want to leave on Sunday. So we left on Monday and voted on Tuesday.
Oh man, that's
talk.
good stuff. That's good stuff, man. Never knew that.
Real talk, man. That's how it went, man.
Okay.
So not only we vote on Tuesday,
What else we do?
we vote in November.
Okay.
I'm talking about
so what's the
presidential
significance? Yeah. So what's the significance of voting in November?
Let me tell you, man. Man, doing this research, man, it kind of opened your eyes to a lot of stuff, Rico.
Okay.
Real talk. So think about November. Think about the weather right now.
Wait a minute. Is there psychology? Are you saying there's a psychology behind it? Okay, I jumped again.
So think about what I just said.
Okay.
What I just said back in the day.
Back in the day.
Think about it. So back in the day, your farmers, everybody, that's what they mainly did.
Yeah.
So America, they have this word. America was once predominantly agrarian, agriculture. We once was a agrarian society.
Okay.
Meaning farmers and everything. That's what was the forefront of industry, farming, harvesting crops. You feel me? So November was the most convenient month to travel and vote,
because the crops were
the fall harvest is over in November. Springtime, you already know what's happening in the spring.
Oh yeah, you playing.
We playing. We working.
Yeah.
Summertime,
Yeah.
you working. You working. You feel me? All right. So now the harvest is coming up. All right. Right before November, they harvest all the food, your corn, potato, whatever. They harvesting all that. The harvest is over. So now, and in November, that's over, but the weather is still okay.
Right, it ain't too cold.
It ain't too cold.
Yeah, got,
you know
got
what
a
I'm saying?
breeze.
Got a little breeze.
It'll help you from sweating too bad.
Right.
Yeah.
So all of
You
that
don't
is
wanna
over.
get stanky getting to
Yeah, absolutely. Big
the
sound.
vote. Yeah. You don't want to get funky going to the vote.
Yeah, so all of that is over. The fall harvest is over. So that allowed the farmers and everything like that, that allowed them, they're done, they can travel now.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna wait to November when all the work is done, the harvest is over, and we're gonna leave on Monday and get there on Tuesday and vote.
Okay. That's good stuff, man.
That's what it is, man.
So that's why we vote on Tuesdays and in November.
In November.
Man, it's good, bro. How many of y'all knew that?
The election is gonna be on Tuesday. What date is that? Is that the 5th?
Yeah, the 5th. I was trying to make sure.
Yeah.
Yep, Tuesday the 5th.
Yep.
Man, that's good, man. I never knew that.
Yes,
I never
sir.
knew that.
Yes,
but that's
sir,
good.
man.
That's good knowledge to have. So, how many of y'all knew that, man?
And we hadn't changed.
Yeah.
We got cars in there, then cars that'll drive themselves.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Is it broke?
I don't feel like it's broke.
It'd be kind of cool standing out there in them voting line now, but
You stand outside. Oh, you gotta go back home.
no, don't go back home.
Oh, you don't.
No, vote here.
You still stand in line like
Hey,
outside?
let me tell you something. The Obama election, them line was long.
Bro, I didn't even vote then.
You know what, Rico?
I'm sorry. I'm being honest. I didn't.
Somebody get in these comments.
It wasn't intentional, man. It wasn't intentional.
understand.
I was at school at Ole Miss, and I didn't know what I know now. So I thought I could vote there. Like I mean, I'm in Oxford.
Yeah.
I can vote in Oxford. No, that wasn't.
What'd you say? What'd you say,
Yeah,
Westbrook?
I didn't know that, man.
I feel you, Rico.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Westbrook?
He said a change.
Westbrook, I bet you won't call up here and sing it.
Oh, yes, he will.
I bet you won't call up here and sing it, Westbrook.
It's been too hard living. I almost hit that note.
I thought you were gonna keep going.
I almost hit that note, man.
I thought you were gonna
I'm
keep
gonna hit
going.
that note, man.
But that's what's going on, man. But you know what?
Yeah. What's up, though?
After doing some more research, though, man, I came across When I came down, I came across 5 of the craziest things
Yeah.
that people had to vote on in our nation, man.
Okay, come on. Give me one.
5 of the craziest things, man.
Okay, give me one.
Now, these things have actually been on the ballot when these folks went and voted in these states.
Okay.
These are actual initiatives that happened that were on the ballot. All right. Number 5. You ready for this one?
Yeah, come on with it.
Number 5, man. This was on the ballot. Should we give one random voter $1 million? And this was in 2006 in Arizona.
What
the
was
state
the
of
vote?
Arizona, man.
What was the voting at?
So they voted, they had to vote on, hey, if you voted, period. If you voted,
you get in the pool.
your name was in the hat.
And whoever name get pulled, get $1 million.
Get $1 million.
Yeah, they turned that down.
Bro,
they didn't vote on
it. It didn't pass. It didn't pass. And
Hey.
check this out.
Okay.
If you voted in the general and the primary, the primary and the general, you got your name in there twice.
Bruh, hey, state of Mississippi.
You got 2 entries.
State
Now,
of
this was back
Mississippi.
in 2006 now. This is in Arizona. How y'all feel about that?
Nah, I think.
You feel, hey, I bet folk go vote.
Hey, I think we all think
Hey,
that need to be in the poll.
I bet folks go vote.
$1 million. Just think
Yes,
about
sir.
it. Just that quick, how you can change somebody's life that quick, man. What's up?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Renzo, man.
Hey, Renzo
Appreciate
Wilson,
the
what's
love,
up,
bro.
boy? Westbrook, you ain't horse.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with him.
Them last $2.
He a little mule. He ain't no little horse. But go ahead. Look,
You know what?
$1 million if you elected.
No.
I mean,
If-
not elected. I
if
mean,
you- yeah,
if
if
you
you wanna
vote,
go- if you go vote.
I meant like elected out of the pool.
Yeah, and if you voted in the primary and the general, you get the name in there twice.
Okay, all right.
Yep. And then after all the voting is done, they was gonna set up, and have a drawing,
Yeah, with my pen.
random drawing.
I'm gonna put a petition together.
Hey,
I'm ass up.
I mean, it ain't gonna pass.
You don't know that? I had trap gas one day, and I didn't believe it'd pass. But God, all I'm telling you, it's possible, Quay. It's possible.
So everything came out all right for you.
Blew me away. All right, man. Come on, bro.
Why are you like this, man?
What you talking about, man?
Why are you like this,
Hey,
man?
Hey, just let you know.
Uh-oh, hold on.
What happened? You got a call?
Hold on. Man.
Who this is?
Hold on.
You fellas, what to do?
Unbreakable Glad Podcast. Who on the line?
Man, this your boy Jeff Akins, man. What's going on with y'all?
Jeff.
Yeah.
What's up, bud?
What's up, guy?
Man, not much, man. Hey, glad to see y'all boys back. Y'all had to, Quay, you was sick, and Rico, you was out playing in Atlanta.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't want to hear nothing about Atlanta, man.
Hey,
Yeah, we see it. You see it.
Hey, Quay.
Yo.
They got to take it when they can.
Oh,
Man.
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't start now. We supposed to talk about vote, y'all. Talk about football, y'all. Know y'all get me
Don't
going.
Get started. You know, I'm a Saints fan, Jeff. I can't stand the Falcons, man.
Oh, when the Saints?
Yeah.
And we got beat. We got beat by a kicker with a gold foot
and a gold chain.
and a gold chain
He really do.
by the name of
Yeah.
Young Ho.
Yeah.
Man, hey, y'all struggling right now, man. But hey, it's a long season, man. Got a long way to go.
Yeah, y'all do. Y'all got a long way.
Yeah, but I just wanted to call in, man. I hadn't called in before, and I just got back in. I said, man, them guys on. Let me holler at y'all. I saw y'all had to line up.
Man, we
For sure.
appreciate you calling in because Quay's stomach been hurt. That's why he been out thing.
It's been all good.
Man.
Everything gonna come out
that's
all
good.
right for me, Jeff.
Yeah, good to see y'all back,
Yeah,
man.
man, appreciate
But
you,
listen,
man.
I was gonna say this real quick, and I'm gonna get out of here. We got to understand about the voting process when it comes to the national election. We only voting for the popular vote.
Yep.
The electoral college is going to select the president.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah, we go ahead. Go
Our
ahead, my man.
our votes actually matter in the local election.
Yes, sir.
That's what we really got the most power with.
Come
and
on.
people got to understand that. So it's just so much misinformation going on, and certain people don't want to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because of the things that we did over the years,
Yes, sir.
we were just misinformed. So we start locally, vote there, and get the people in office that you want to try to get in office to help your community, help your city, help your town. And then you send a representative up to Congress on the Hill,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's how we can get the money and the funding and all the other things that we need for our city, county, and our state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, it's become us versus them, Democrat versus Republican, but it's all wings of the same bird.
Watch
You
out
feel
now.
me? So everybody gonna tell you what they need to tell you in order to convince you to vote for them. But we only vote for the popular vote. Remember when Hillary Clinton ran against Trump?
Yeah.
Yep.
She won the popular vote.
She won the popular vote. She sure did.
Yeah, but the electoral college decided that they was going to put Trump in the White House. So now the president is just the president of a corporation. The corporation is the United States of America.
I like the way you said
So-
that.
The president is just a front man.
Man, I want to ask this question so bad,
Ask.
but man, we said we're gonna save it for another show. But you know
We
what?
said we were gonna flow.
You know what,
Ask him, man. Come on with it, Quay. Ask him.
You know what? I'm finna, man. Jeff, how much time you got?
Hey, I got about 5 minutes.
All right, in 5 minutes. So you say, back to Hillary, right? She won the popular
Right.
vote, right? But the
Right.
electoral college decided to go with Donald Trump, right?
Right.
So this is the question, and you can choose not to answer this or not. You can choose not to come in on it or not. This was gonna be for a later show, but I'm finna go and crack it open. Do you think America is actually gonna put a woman in office, not just a woman, but a black woman? Do you think America is gonna put a black woman in the highest office in our nation?
I think it depends on the secret agenda of the hidden state. And we ain't really going to know what that is until they're unfolded. it's like playing cards, and you don't know what cards a person has until they play them.
What led? Can I ask that a question?
Well, you crazy, bro.
Right now, right now, it's gonna be hard to say, you know, because in most countries they don't respect women as leaders.
Right.
So if we talking about foreign policies, then you know she's not gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? But when we're talking about business, then Trump gonna be good for business. You know what I'm saying? But once again, regardless who they put in there, they're gonna be a front man for whatever hidden hand that's running the country. So they're gonna be either they're gonna look like the hero or the fall guy. Yeah. So we're not gonna know that until it's revealed, it's rolled out in front of us.
Already. And see, Jeff, I appreciate you, man. And this is what, you know, me and Rico said, we're gonna stay in this area right here up until the election. And we was gonna build up to this, but here it is already.
He
you know
jumped
what I'm saying?
out in there.
Here it is already.
Yeah.
You know, look, this ain't Quay is not against anyone.
Right.
Okay. Rico is not, nor is this podcast. I'm just simply asking a question.
We just having conversation.
We just having conversation, you know, and Jeff, I appreciate you for elaborating on it. You know, is America gonna do it? Are we ready to sit down and have that grown folk conversation? Say, hey, is America ready to put a woman in there, not just a woman, but a black woman? Are we ready to have that conversation? Is it gonna happen?
So let me say this. If they do decide to put her in the White House, the country is going to be in a place where it's never been before in history. And the whole country is going to take a turn, and you don't know what's down that road. You don't know. You don't know how the right is going to react to it, and you don't know how the left is going to support it. Now they're going to be full-fledged with it because they've already jumped in bed with them, but you might be close to a civil war because you got some red-blooded white people, Caucasian, whatever you want to call it. We got to have these true, serious conversations about which direction that the country is headed in. We got to be ready for that. We can't dodge it.
No. We
can't dodge it.
It's gonna
happen. It's gonna come out. And you know, I implore everybody to keep educating themselves, getting themselves prepared, getting your family prepared, because we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yes, sir.
If the people who support Donald Trump lose again and lose to a black woman, man, January 6th might look like a picnic.
Hold on. He said a picnic though. God.
Man.
God.
Man.
I'm just being real about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we're finna turn down a road that America's never been down before.
Yeah.
And everybody's already choosing sides. So you know what happens when people get irate, angry.
Yeah.
You know, you versus you, me versus them. I mean, you know.
It's definitely.
But man, hey, I'm ready to come back on, man, sometime in the future, man. I just wanted to holler at y'all guys, man. And man, keep doing what you're doing, man. And great show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jeff,
man.
we appreciate you, brother.
Calling, man.
All right, later.
All right, bro.
Yeah, man. So Rico, you know, and we said that this show, we were gonna try to stay away from a few things.
Yeah.
All right. Politics being one of them, and this is not just saying this necessarily politics. I am looking at a minority woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being in an office. You asked me a question earlier today when we was brainstorming about shows and upcoming shows. All right. And this going to be for a later show, y'all. This going to be for a later show. The question I just asked Jeff, piggybacking off of that, Rico asked me something today. Say, hey, man, what you think about doing a session on can a woman really hold up to the pressures that a man has.
Ooh wee.
That's a later show. That's a later show. That's a later show. That's a later show. I'm telling you. I'm telling them. We gonna stay in this area right here.
Yeah.
Until the election, man, and even probably after the election. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, y'all get ready because I want to hear from y'all, man. In a later show, it may be next week. Depend on what y'all love to hit us up after the show, text, call. It just might be next week.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But these conversations got to be had, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Reverend Dr. Lawrence Carpenter, man. He said everything on top of the table under the light. He always used to say that, man. So it's going to have to be on the table, Doc, under the light, man. We're going to have them grown folks conversations.
I mean, I think it's important that we continue to stay on this route, man, because we do need to understand the gravity of the situation
For sure.
collectively.
Sure.
Jeff elaborated on something, and it has a lot to do with something that we continually need to enforce and communicate. Though we are limited on this knowledge, is that electing local officials has such impact on the electoral college is ridiculous. Okay. What I mean by that is we had to be more mindful of, cause I'll be honest with you. In the past, I have been one of those people that said, when it comes to the presidential election, your vote don't even count. I'm one of those guys that say that. But the thing behind that is your votes count in these local elections, okay? Get out and vote. And those one of the things that we kind of sweep under the rug, right? Presidential election is blown up. Everybody got their opinion. I got my rights and this and that and why this person win and why this person win. We all riled up when it comes to that, right? Getting mad at each other. I seen people go at each other's throats about that, and we really don't have as much control. But the one thing we can control is when we get out and vote locally, okay? To help make a difference. Like I said, who can we elect as a representative to go on the behalf of the people in this particular area and things of that nature? Voting is very powerful, y'all. You don't realize that. We live in a democracy, okay? Not a dictatorship, a democracy. Granted, yes, I know what everybody gonna say. There's some things behind it, right? Hey, Renzo said something, some are selected as opposed to elected. I get it. There's some underground things that go on. But at the same time, we still got to be mindful and exercise what we can exercise. Control what you control, right? Control what you can control.
For sure, man. But look, I'm going to jump back into it, man. Appreciate the Jeff Akins for calling in, man. Yeah. I'm going to jump back into it. Now, I told y'all about, I was talking about the crazy things that's actually been on ballots and initiatives, right? Yeah. So we're going to hit y'all, just easy. We're going to ease into it. I tell you what, though, the closer to the election closer the election to get.
There go your boy, man. Look.
Here you go. Here go Cooper. Here go Cooper.
Okay.
The closer to this election to get, man, the more heavy and more deep we going to get on this podcast for sure. But we starting out light. Now, number 2, Rico. Number 2. All right. The 5 craziest things that ever been on a ballot in our nation.
What's that?
This was in 2010 in Colorado. They had an initiative on their ballot that says, should we create a commission to track visitors from outer space? They want to keep up with the aliens, man, that visit, in the UFOs and flying saucers.
What year was this?
This was in 2010, brother.
I think that's when they start discussing making marijuana legal. And they probably tamper with a lot of different chemicals, which cause illusions. Think of something that crazy.
It's in Colorado, though.
Yes.
It's legal over there.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
I read into it well. That's what I'm saying. It was some chemicals that imposed that.
You think so?
No, so. Aliens. I'm not saying aliens not real. Folks, whether y'all want to believe or not, I do not believe we're alone in this universe, okay?
Absolutely not. I don't believe
I do not believe.
I just had this conversation last night.
Yeah, I don't believe we're alone on this universe, okay? Now, do I want to find that out? Not really. But I don't, I'm not interested in spending much time or breaking into the visitation book.
There's some aliens right here on Earth.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
You know Robin Johnson.
Boy, don't get Robin on here. Please. No. Lead. No, don't get Robin on here.
Gotta get her before she get us.
No, don't.
All right, number 3, man. The third one.
Okay.
Man, check this out. This was actually on a ballot, man. This was in 1997 in Ohio.
Okay.
Should we build a new house for the pregnant elephant?
What?
Yeah. At the Cincinnati Zoo, all right, at the Cincinnati Zoo, there was an Asian elephant, man. She was pregnant. And they said she needed a new shelter, man, at the zoo. Now, this new living quarters, this new space for the elephant, the pregnant elephant, was gonna cost $52 million.
And when the elephant still alive today?
I don't know it, but look, the zoo said, I tell y'all what, if this initiative don't pass, we packing these elephants up and shipping them off. Y'all ain't gonna have no more elephants in this zoo if it don't pass.
We'll holler at you, Dumbo.
Man, well, it didn't pass, so they don't have no money to ship off 2 of them. This a true story. I ain't making this up, bro. You can look it up. It's a true story.
Stupid,
I ain't
man.
I ain't making this up. I'm dead serious. They shipped out 2 of the elephants. I don't know if the pregnant one was in one of the 2.
Maybe it was just the pregnant one and the baby. That was the 2. They left the other ones.
Man, I don't know how it went, man, but I know they shipped off 2. They said they shipped off 2 and the rest of them had to stay, man.
Oh, boy, see, Quake, bro, I'm not about to fool with him, bro.
Real talk, man.
Hey, boy.
All right. Number 4. This is a crazy one right here.
All right, what you got, bro?
This is in 1993 in California.
I was 3 years old.
San Francisco, to be exact. You was 3?
Yeah.
Hammers. All right. 1993 in California, man. This was an initiative on the ballot in California. Should a police officer get to patrol his area with a ventriloquist dummy?
What? First of all, say that.
Ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist.
There you go.
I'm going to have to say it slow to get it right. Ventriloquist.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to do it? The police officer?
Yes. Like
so you got to train a police officer to become a
No.
ventriloquist.
No, it was an officer. He had an area to patrol. He was a ventriloquist. You know what I'm saying? He had the dummy. He was a ventriloquist. He, you know how he make the dummy talk. His mouth don't move. My mouth move. I can't do it.
All you did was bite your lips.
Yeah, talking like this. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you're trying.
I'm trying, boy.
Yeah.
So the police officer was a ventriloquist, man. So they said, hey, this is an ingenious way to bridge the gap between the citizens and the police. And this man walking around with this dummy.
They gonna think he's a dummy.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Guess what, Rico?
It didn't get paid.
Yes, it did. The initiative passed, brother. And the dummy cost $1,750. I'm trying to figure out, did the department pay for that or did he pay for that out of pocket? All right. I'm telling you, it was a creative and ingenious way or a method to break down barriers between citizens and police. Run, I see you.
And how well did that work? How did that turn out?
No, he talking about the elephants.
I just wanted to. People waste so much money on stupid crap. I just want to go back to it.
I agree.
That.
I agree. They shipped off 2 of them. I guess they didn't build a $52 million shelter, so I guess they saved money that way. You know what I'm saying? They saved money. Now we got this back in 93. You were 3 years old. The police officer gets to walk around with this dummy, bro. Hey, can you imagine though, bro? You get pulled over. No. Hey, you get pulled over, and buddy walk up to your window with this dummy, and it ain't the police officer talking to you. He got this dummy, and then he set it up on your window.
High speed chase. High speed chase,
bro. He set the little legs up on your window, man.
High speed chase.
And he talking about, he tell you sit tight right here. Let me get them license, insurance, registration, all that.
Chase.
Sit tight right here.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Okay.
How would you feel, man?
High speed chase.
What if he worked security somewhere?
High speed chase, bro. Hands down.
Hey, I'm just saying though, man. You got you a ticket by a dummy guy.
High speed chase. He gonna be gone with me. Put it like that. Gone with me.
That pass, man. Number one of some of the craziest initiatives that have been on ballots here in our great nation of the United States of America. In 2014 in Minnesota. 2014 in Minnesota. This was the initiative. Should a dog be our mayor?
I'm not surprised by that one.
Should a dog be our mayor? Okay, the dog was a 7-year-old. I might be saying this wrong. Dog love was great. Was his Pyrenees, whatever. A Great Pyrenees, whatever it is.
He had an
was a
American name.
All right, the dog was named Duke.
Yeah, bro.
All right,
Duke for mayor.
Duke was on the ballot to be mayor in Cormorant, Minnesota. All right, he ran against a man by the name of Richard Sherbrooke. Guess what, Glad? Duke won. And they said Duke won convincingly. I'm trying to figure out. Look, so listen. So it gets better. It gets Glad. Glad. It gets better. It gets better.
That's what it was.
It gets better. It gets better. Duke was elected 2 more times. Duke was in office 2-3 times, Doc. Ain't Bush's baked bean dog named Duke? Roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right, so Duke did it.
Duke served about 2-3 terms, man. We talking about a dog now.
How big was this town?
Yeah, I don't know.
What was his name?
I don't know, but Poe Richard though. Think about Richard Sherbrooke, the person that Duke ran against. He lost to a dog, not one time. Hey, but they said Duke, man, he worked really hard while he was in office, man. They said Duke, he led a lot of parades. Okay, he caught a lot of frisbees and tennis balls. I ain't making this up, man. This what the article said, bro. That's what the article said. You know what I'm saying? And look, this the killing part. Y'all, they said going up against Richard, he was the underdog.
Really, bruh? Really, man? See what I'm talking about?
Bro, that's what the article read, bro.
Bro,
I can't make this up, man. I ain't making this up on the spot. Real talk.
Oh, it's a small town. It had like 1,400 people.
Yeah, they said Duke won convincingly, man.
So about 1,400 people. I want to.
But if Duke got about 1,200 votes, I tell you what, it just had to be all the Richard family that voted for him.
God dang it.
How would you feel, man, running against a dog, man, for office and you lose?
I mean, I ain't even got nothing crazy to say.
Man, that's my 5 craziest initiatives on ballot. We talking about voting now. We talking about voting. Them the 5 craziest initiatives on the ballots, man, that we've seen in our nation. Man.
Gotcha, man.
And that was in 2014.
Yeah.
I don't know if we gonna pay some bills before we move on to pick your side or what, man. I don't know what you got.
I actually want to talk more on this voting thing, man, because Jeff said something that got me thinking, man.
Hey, man, you know what? Talk about it, bro.
Hey,
we here now.
One of the biggest thing that he said, it makes sense, because I can think of it right off the top of my head of 2 candidates that promise some things. Like you said, to tell you what you want to hear. Gucci Mane got a song called Tell a Girl What You Want, What They Want to Hear. What was one thing significant when Trump got in office he promised?
Man, that was
To build a wall.
okay. Yeah, he did.
What's one thing Biden promised when he got in office?
What he promised, Glad?
Forgive student loan.
Okay.
So I'm piggybacking off what they said, and it kind of been stuck in my head since they said it. They tell us what they want. At the end of the day, they tell us what we want to hear for the most part.
Okay.
But Jeff hit real hard on this, right? He said that basically the front person for what goes on behind. What's your thoughts on that, man? What's thoughts on what's thoughts on that?
I mean, I pretty much agree, man. Man, I don't want to. But this is an all camera conversation, but this is an all camera conversation. Jeff was right. They do have a lot of power. The people that we're talking about, they do have a lot of power.
Okay.
They do have a lot of power to make executive decisions, and some decisions that nobody can go back on. Like that's it. That's the end all be all. But again, I would say the majority of the decisions were not made by them, though. Like I said, majority. They're not made by them, man. There are other players, man. There are other powerful people that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on in Washington. That's pulling strings and making some decisions. That's Quay's opinion. That's Quay's opinion. They ain't got nothing to do with the Unbreakable Glad podcast or Rico. That's Quay's opinion.
So,
all right?
So what I'm hearing you say is,
so I agree with it.
What I'm hearing you say is like it's just like any type of organization. You have a board.
Yep.
You can be chairman of the board.
Yep.
CEO.
Yep.
Your title has nothing to do with what the people vote on. Those executives, of course, those top executives. So what I mean by that, if you narrow it down, how do typical executives get in office or get to their role? Most of them work for it. They had to strive for it.
Like
in other words,
like you said a key thing. Most of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You trying to come back? You trying to go somewhere? I see where you going. That's a whole different topic. I know. I get where you trying to go with that one.
That ain't just political, dude.
Yeah, that's everywhere. I get that. I get that. Some of it is counted to favor ain't foul. Some of it is, you know what I'm saying, daddy's money. Some type of thing, man. But look, I'm saying all that to say, man, even though no matter who is elected president, I think Jeff mentioned a lot of different things, but we still have to remember how important it is to vote locally. Because even though somebody get in the presidential seat, how much does that directly impact you?
Not as much as people think. Not as much as people think, man. Yeah, absolutely right. Your state, your county where you live, people don't know that the states make a lot of their own laws, man.
Ding, 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 ding. So we talked about this one time. You talked about, we ain't gonna put them out there like that, but your road, has it been fixed?
Bruh.
Has your road been fixed?
But let me tell you something.
I feel like I struck a nerve.
No, you did. They put some new rocks down last week.
Rocks.
Yeah.
But then you come for pavement.
Yep.
So now you got rocks.
Yep.
So rather...
And they dusted, ooh.
You can't even keep your truck clean.
Ashy.
Dang.
They the white rock, bro.
So check this out.
I need truck lotion.
You know what? God dang. Truck
like, for
lotion.
real, man.
So check this out. Whether it be Trump or Harris, how many of them, which one of them gonna get their road fixed for you?
Man, ain't think about me on my level, dog.
I wish I could take this phone case off and just drop it in. Let everybody see I rest my case.
Ain't think about that on, a road.
So, ask me, say, Glad, what are you really trying to get to, man?
Glad, what are you really trying to get to, man?
Your local voting is so essential to seeing the change that you want to see in your life. Okay? Politically, that is. Your local election is so important to seeing the change that you want to see locally. We can't expect, I don't care who get in office, because one thing for certain, whether it be Republican, whether it be Democrat, whether it be independent, whatever case may be, probably the first 2 years, that person, if not of the same party, is going to spend the first 2 years undoing what the other person did. Then to start something back up. Then to get into another election to hopes of winning to start that back up. It's an ever-going cycle that never ends. So at the end of the day, regardless of who gets the hat of the presidential election, your local election is what I truly believe is what we should really focus on when it comes to this voting thing. Exercising your rights to vote. I'm mad for you now. We've been on this podcast for a year and a half. Your road still ain't been fixed.
Bruh.
A year and a half.
2 years. That road was messed up 2 years. Yes, sir, man.
See what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Just something to think about, folks. Just something to think about. All I'm saying is, those are the things we need to be mindful of, right? Because when we think about election, when we think about elected leadership, we think about what can those form of leadership do for me and my family, or the people that's closest to me. That's ideally how everyone looks at and view it. Let's be honest. How can this benefit me? So if you want something to benefit you, vote locally.
Yeah, and Cooper, I thought when Mississippi run the lottery, all that money was going to go towards, the infrastructure.
See what I'm talking about?
We'll see. That's my guy, Brian Ferguson, man. He has good inside details on that one. But, yeah, a lot of things, man. Like Rico said, the local election.
That'll be a good something to look into. So since Mississippi has brought the lottery, we'll have a lottery, maybe 2 years now? Somewhere in that ballpark. We had to do some research to find out. So what have we seen that lottery do for our state?
Okay.
These are questions we need to begin to ask.
That's a Shaq Taylor question.
Yeah, like we need to begin to ask that. Because if we're going to make a difference in our community, we got to start asking the right questions.
Yeah.
We got to start being open. We got to step back from being so timid and just going with the flow of how people have done it. And we got to start stepping out and ask the question is, what's really going on? Not what it looks like on social media or what it looks like to the people, but how can we truly make a difference?
Yeah, man. Where the money going?
Yeah.
I'm on this lottery though.
Yeah,
hey, I know somebody right now. As soon as they get their check, boy, they down there buying $200 worth of scratch off.
I always looked at it.
Boy, they bought $200 worth of scratch off. They won about $73. To my man, I tore their mouth out. What?
Hey, bro, somebody need to do math. They need to do their math. So you spent $200 and $173.
And he told it, boy, I told him mouth out, boy.
Okay, all right.
Hey, bro, you still down. What are you talking about?
When I came down.
Boy,
I'm trying to tell you.
The state got the money, man.
Yeah.
The money is there from that. A lot. Man, anyway.
Yeah, we're going to start talking about these type of things, man, okay? As we continue to grow and evolve, bro, we're going to begin to hit on these things, man. Feel free to hit up our inbox with questions of concern. We're going to start touching these communities, man. These community conversations, we're about to start having them. We're here to make a difference, all right? We're more than comical, folks. We're more than life conversation. We're here to make a difference, man. Mm-hmm. But, look, it's getting close to the time, though, Quay. I really want to go to this pick your side, man. I think you got some good.
Let's get it.
I really think you got some good stuff going on right there, man. So we're going to the last portion of the show of Pick Your Side.
We may have time to do 2 or 3 of these hot topics.
Okay, yeah.
We may have time. We may have time.
All right.
I'll get through these pretty fast.
All right. Come on, folks. Pick your side. What we got?
Pick your side. All right, man. Hey, y'all in the comments, and glad. I want to know from y'all right now, which is worse, Rats or roaches? Huh? If you got them, which is worse? Rats or roaches?
Roaches.
Let's go.
Roaches.
Huh?
Definitely roaches.
Roaches.
Yeah,
Get out
yeah,
the
definitely
me house. You didn't watch
Roaches.
Jamie Foxx show, did you?
No, I ain't watched a lot of TV, man. Roaches are the worst.
Talk about roaches.
Man, roaches can fall from the ceiling to your food. They can go with you to school. They have nasty
Hey,
presentry, if there's even a word.
you ate Honey Smack cereal.
See what I'm
Had
talking
them
about? See what I'm talking about? That is nasty. That is so nasty. Oh my God, that is.
Well, my boy
horrible.
T.J. Walker, you gotta go through them
See,
cereal.
See, you can't play
You
around.
separate.
That is nasty,
You
man.
go through all of them right there. All of them ain't got no.
Hey, roaches are horrible, man. Rats, I mean, like rats are nasty.
Westbrook say rats, man.
No, but you might can kill a roach faster, but a roach probably reproduce at 20 roaches per hour. Yeah, I just made that up.
I finna say, Glad, where you get that? Where you get
I
that
just
data
made
from?
it up.
Jesus.
I'm just saying, you can get rid of rats faster than you can get rid of roaches. I believe so. Roaches, you can bomb the house, you can spray the house, you can kill them. They somewhere hid behind some pictures.
Do you know what's still gonna be here if there's a nuclear fallout?
A roach.
A roach.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, man. Roaches are tough, man.
They don't die.
They mother literally. Roaches are by far the hardest thing. I mean, the worst to me.
Dude say roaches the devil.
Okay.
All right. You know, we gonna move on because we trying to get through this, man. We trying to get through this. I see a couple of folks say roaches and Westbrook say okay. Hey, I want to know something, y'all. I want to know something from you too, Glad. This next one, we talk about a fitted sheet for your bed.
Balling up.
Do you fold it or you ball it up?
I'm balling up.
Huh? Somebody gonna say you can't fold no fitted sheet.
They probably, well, I don't know.
That's a way to fold a fitted sheet, man.
Well, I'm not gonna try it.
What you do? You wrap it around your arm like big roll of toilet paper. It just put it really. Don't try to shape it up after you done balled it up.
Shape it up real
Don't try to shape it up.
Put it in there.
Look at Westbrook talking about ball it up.
Hey, to make it look nice, you got to get some more type of sheets or something to cover it up. You know what I mean? To make it look nice, then you bring it and put it on the bed. You put it on top, man.
Okay.
That's what you do.
Hey man, so he got one dry, now he gonna ball it up.
That wild.
What thread count that sheet, Westbrook?
300.
Boy, I went to a camp one time, a sports camp. It had to be a 75 count. Boy, I mean,
Did you sleep?
I mean, what cover the cardboard box? I mean, what is this? Sandpaper?
Okay.
All right, next one. How do y'all say, or do you say, Glass, and y'all can come in, do you say caramel or do you say caramel?
I definitely say caramel. I'm country, brother.
You say caramel.
Yeah, I say caramel.
All right, I'm caramel type guy.
For real?
Yeah. Caramel?
Hey, I don't even know how to say that. Say it again.
Caramel.
Caramel. That don't even sound right coming out of my mouth. Caramel.
How you say caramel?
Caramel. Caramel.
Okay.
Caramel cake. Caramel cake. You sound like you're trying to be elegant. Give me a piece of caramel cake. I mean caramel cake. That's what it sounds like. You trying to be like you supposed to hold your pinky up.
But this was crazy though.
What?
This was crazy. When I'm talking about the cake, I'll say some caramel cake.
It depends on your vibe.
Hey, but if I just see the word, it's caramel.
For real. But see,
Give me some of that caramel cake.
God dang. Hey, I'm saying caramel.
Period.
Call you talk about me all you want. Glad gonna be glad. Give me some caramel cake, man.
I thought somebody was gonna try to spell it out in the comments.
Don't spell it. Caramel.
Oh man.
K-A-R. Oh.
All right, next one. Hey, there's a big one right here. There's a big one. It's gonna tell me a lot about you. In the comments, they're gonna tell me a lot about you. Tupac or Biggie?
I'd rather be we can. But he had a lot. I can't even sing that song.
In the comments, Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac, man.
I'm Pop. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Tupac, bro.
Tupac or Biggie? Where y'all at?
I
Comment.
actually got the same tattoo across my stomach.
Huh?
Yeah, I got a tattoo across my stomach, bro.
What'd it say?
In God I trust. You thought I was about
What's
to
up?
say
What's up, DJ Show Enough?
Yeah, man.
Tupac or Biggie?
This is light skin.
He Pac. All right.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Cooper, where you at?
Martha Stewart. Boy, y'all
Man,
crazy.
All right.
He said I'd rather be fishing. All right, Coop.
Last one before we move on to a couple hot topics, man.
All right.
All right, Rico, this is mainly for you because I know you got something to elaborate on.
Yeah.
Men who cry are weak or men who cry are strong?
Hold on. Why you put that last? You know this is finna go so ham for me. Really? I used to think that when a man...
2 minutes, Glad. Come on.
Oh, my bad. Okay, well, let me just say it. We'll elaborate on it later. If a man cry, he's strong. He's open enough to let his emotions out. That takes strength. That takes bravery.
Yeah, what up, Taylor Ball? Peeping around the corner, I see.
Yeah,
Take bravery, okay.
Yeah, that takes bravery.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That saying that I'm hurting. I'm asking for help. Help me. Help me. Y'all know what I'm getting to. I'm just saying, so if man cry, yes, that's a show of strength. It's not a show of weakness.
Okay.
Unless you're a cry baby and cry all during time. But nah. Ain't nothing wrong with a man crying when he's at their point. There's nothing wrong with it. You don't have to be tough. I think that has scarred our culture in such a way because as men, we were always taught growing up. And I get it. I mean, I'm not downcasting how elder men taught us, but as men, we were taught to just really bottle in our emotions, not realizing what they was doing to us mentally, socially, and spiritually. And then that later hurt the family or your outside people. Yeah. You need to get well so you can be an assistant to your family. But I ain't gonna stay on that too long. But let's go on to the last topic, man.
Yeah, man. But that's a different show right there.
Yeah, so
that's a different show right there. Okay,
I'm ready to talk about that.
That's what. Okay, we gonna bring that one back. We're gonna bring that. That's all I got for pick your side, man.
Okay.
But I do want to talk about a couple of hot topics.
Come on with it, man. What you got for us?
I do want to talk about a couple of hot topics, man.
Okay.
There's some. I think you passed it. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. The first one, real quick. Since we were talking about lottery earlier, okay, there was a man. I don't know where he lives, but his wife divorced him. Right. The very next day, I guess she was tired of him or whatever. I don't know what's going on. But the very next day after the divorce was settled, everything was done. They officially divorced. This man hits the lottery for 200. I think it was either 243 or 273 $million. Okay, the very next day. So the question was, they asked him, and the debate going on social media was, hey, do you give your ex any money?
I would definitely give. How much it was?
Like it was either
273.
It was 243 or 273 million.
How much change was in it? How much change was it? 273 million point. How many cents?
I don't. That man said point how many cents?
Yeah, well, she would definitely get the cent.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like it's over with. It's all yours.
Yeah.
So 273. So he probably walked away with what, about 135, 150, somewhere in there. He probably.
So if I had 149 million, I can't even say it like I want. $273,500.12. She gets 12 cents.
How the 12 cent gonna be broke down, guy?
I'm not gonna be petty. I'm gonna give her a dime and 2 pennies.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Hope it buy you some sense.
Wow.
You get it?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just a little whack.
Next one. the University of Kentucky, man, at Rupp Arena, the basketball team.
Okay.
Rupp Arena, man, they have revolutionized their basketball floor. So instead of hardwood, traditional hardwood floors, bro, their floor is glass.
Playing basketball on glass.
Yes, it's glass. It has a non-slip coating or something. They say it acts and reacts like a traditional hardwood floor. But get this, man, there are lights in the floor. And so in practice, the coach can take his iPad and draw up plays, and they appear on the floor.
Oh, that's cool, man. Now, that's cool. Cool.
Like, they can control it. They can put anything, man. They can change up the logos on the spot. I think I was watching it today. They was having some type of practice where they had the lights off and only the lines on the course was lit up. So the 3-point line, out of bound line, all that was white. It was dark in there. So that's how they was
see the
shooting
goal
around, man. It was a little bit light. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
I was just curious.
But yeah, and every time they hit a shot, like the 3-point line would flash. So it's like, man, they have revolutionized the game when it comes to the basketball.
I like that.
Man. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Rico, you got one, man.
Man, oh yeah, man. A hot topic that really stood out to me, man. If you know me, this right here this is really near.
And this could be the last one. This could be the last one. We can go and wrap it up.
It said Home Depot orders its corporate staff and its remote workers to work 8-hour shifts as retail associates once a quarter.
That means come on out that office.
Boy, I think that helped.
That mean come on out that office. You working at home. You working at home, you don't really know what it's like.
Hey.
Yeah, come on out that office and come on down to the floor.
I want to can we give Home Depot a round of applause?
Hey, get you some of that, man. Get you some of that. Come on, go out there, Glad. Get you some of that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Shout out to Home Depot for that, man. I think that's good, man. Because and I'm big on that. You have so many people, and this in a political aspect and everything. You have so many people put in rules, policies, and procedures and don't have to go by them not one day of their life. You have so many people try to explain and tell you how to do stuff that they can't do it themselves.
They hadn't lived it.
They haven't lived it.
They hadn't lived it, dog.
I got more respect.
I already know where you're coming from, bro.
You get where I'm coming from. I got so much respect for somebody who started at the bottom and worked their way up, as opposed to somebody who've always been somewhat privileged and get into a role of position and think that they can tell anyone what to do.
Be careful, Glad.
Oh, well, hey.
Careful, Glad.
It's the truth.
I'm just saying it. I'm just saying.
It's the truth.
Go ahead. I'm just saying it.
That's one. If you want to get me riled up,
you know somebody finna be mad.
I don't care.
Yes, sir.
Now, granted, that does not actually blanket everybody, because you have some people that say, you know what, I haven't lived that. Why don't you teach me? You know what I'm saying? You're open to it. But I'm speaking to those who think, well, I'm gonna always be a white collar worker. I've never experienced it. I'm never gonna, like, when you feel like you're too good to do something, bro, they will do something to me.
Man, one of the best bosses I had ever, man. Shout out to, and I'll tell y'all who she is, man. She's retired now. Shout out to Miss Laura Walling. She worked at the rec center on Mississippi State's campus, man. She was the director at the Joe Frank Sanderson Center, man, when I worked there back in college, man. Miss Laura was a leader, not a boss, man.
Elaborate on that.
She wasn't the type that she wasn't in the office where they had to call down and say, hey, y'all is in the office, y'all need to go and work on the floor. No, she was the first one out there doing janitorial work. She gave us a task to do, and she beat us to doing and helping whatever it is she told us to go do. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, she was the epitome, man, of a leader, bro. Like, it didn't matter the job, how high or how small, how low the job was, man. She was willing to roll up them sleeves and get in there and help because she took pride in that thing, man.
Yes, sir.
And like, man, I always appreciated
sir.
and admired that lady, man. You know, and she showed me what a real leader was supposed to be like, man.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Man, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? Come on out of that office. Like Home Depot doing. It wasn't none of that. You know, but I think what Home Depot doing,
I hope that it's just,
it's good.
I hope that creates a domino effect across these major companies. Because one thing I will agree with one of the presidential candidates is this right here, is that the middle class runs America.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you want to believe it or not, the middle class does. And a lot of the issues that are faced today are not, let me make sure I say this right, are not voiced based on the middle class. It's voiced based on one or the other, the upper class or the lower class. When you're middle class, is what carries you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very, very, very adamant about that. You know, come and get some of this. Come and see what it's like.
Yeah, come get some of the flow, Doc.
Come and get an idea of what is like not to live in your 5,000 square foot house. Not to have a chauffeur to go this and there, but tell people how they should live and govern money. Let's see how you do without having all these resources and these avenues of financial incomes and stuff, and try to govern and tell people how to do stuff. Let's see when you have that pressure of you having a child and you working a minimum wage job because you didn't know any better and all you doing. Let me see you get under that pressure.
Right.
When you can show me how to handle that pressure, I'm being more open to hearing what you guys say. But if you never live where I live or have any idea of what I've been through, I'm not trying to hear what you say when it comes to you trying to judge me.
So,
if you're going to help me, help me. If not, move out of my way.
boy, that's a church song right there.
Yeah, I know. I almost sung it.
Yes, sir, boy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, glad.
Yes, sir.
That's going to do it for tonight, Doc.
Man.
Shout out to Ron Gatewood. I see you, ball.
Yeah, Ron. Who?
Ronald Gatewood, man. Yeah, I know that cat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool,
good guy.
man.
Good guy.
Cool beans, man.
Absolutely. Well,
yeah, look here, folks. Man, we appreciate y'all tuning in with us, man. Look, we got a lot of things going on, man. We had a business meetup on yesterday. I'm really excited about that. We got some things that we're putting in place here to make a difference in this here world of ours, man. But look, with that being said, y'all, we appreciate everyone that tuned in. We appreciate you that's going to be watching this later. Thank you. Shout out to YouTube. Man, thank you to everybody that's going to catch this on Apple Podcasts, up on, what's the other radio thing? Good Lord, boy. Spotify. There it is. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. There it is. But look, man, we appreciate y'all.
We've been gone 2 weeks, Clay.
We've been gone, yeah. I got to get back in it. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. But we appreciate y'all. We look forward to seeing you all here. Same place, same time on the Unbreakable Glad Podcast. And that's our time.
For sure.